All right, so let's get it in. It's March 28th, 2024, and it's 53 degrees here in Arizona. Right, Thursday, and we're coming up on 8 a.m. Here's our trending story right here. No police charges for Taylor Swift's dad over paparazzi incident in Sydney. All right. So kind of self-explanatory there. They will not be charged. Okay. Scott Swift assaulted him on the Sydney waterfront hours after the pop star's Australian tour ended. This is photographer Ben McDonald, right? Scott Swift punched him at the Neutral Bay wharf where the father and daughter had just come ashore from a yacht. Okay, and that was February 27th. We'll get into it right here. So let me go to Google Slides. Okay, and I always got the window cracked, right? Even though indoors, it's kind of like the sound of the birds, and I can't really hate on the Arizona weather. And it is rapidly warming up. Okay, so here's Ben McDonald, the photographer, and here's the video.
From the one they call Papa, an alleged swift blow straight.
That's interesting because you have the P. Diddy stuff going on. And remember, he was Puff Daddy. And as part of the story, he discovered Notorious Big Papa.
To the cheek.
Touch my umbrella. You touch my umbrella, man.
3 a.m. Neutral Bay Wharf. The singer and co sneak off a super yacht, a Starlight Cruise. They'd come straight from a Core Stadium after a big Sydney send-off for one last blow.
I wonder if I leave this video, if it's going to stay paused right there. Let me see. Yeah, I think it will. Let me enter the stadium. Let me open this up. ACCOR Stadium. All right. Let me share. I'll share it right now. Okay, so we're sharing ACCORD Stadium, like the car. Okay, Accord, you get 26 right here. Kansas City Chiefs equals 260. Accord Stadium. Look, you get 220, and I think the National Football League equals 220 and possibly 85. I'll enter it right now. Look. The National Football League. Oh, it's just National Football League. Look at that. What do you know? 220 and 85. Just like Accord Stadium. I guess I got to verify that spelling. And of course, you get 122 like Kansas City Chiefs. Of course, Taylor Swift was synced up with the Super Bowl and Travis Kelce. And what was just Accord? And again, hopefully I'll have to verify the spelling. Accord 260 right there, like Kansas City Chiefs 26 like Kansas City Chiefs equals 260 like 26. Right there. Let me show you that. Okay. Here, I'll do that for y'all. See it? Look at that. Okay, now let me verify the spelling. Hopefully we got it right. So we're over here again. Let me back it up just slightly.
Stadium after a big Sydney send-off for a Starlight Cruise. They'd come
Oh, it's a
straight from a
core. My
course stadium.
bad. Ugh. See, that's why we verify. Let's go back over here now. Like that, a core. Okay, we'll see if that matches. Hopefully it does, but whatever, right? Let me see. A core. Let me see if we find any matches. Syncs up with politics very nicely. Look at that, and Joe Lieberman just passed. And it was 4 days before Al Gore's birthday, and he was like the running mate to the potential president Al Gore back in the 2000 election. So you see that with politics, and um he was almost the running mate, like they said, Joe Lieberman, and this was like the last story I did. They said he was almost the running mate to to Republican as well. He almost went Republican, then he went independent, I guess. But that was to McCain, right? And Senator John McCain, is that what he goes by? He died 4 days before his birthday, and that was all just trending. Let me verify that. Is it Senator John McCain? Yeah, right here. You see, he died August 25th, 4 days before his birthday, and that was the last decode. So you kind of get that on the fly, just to kind of make up for that. Just to kind of make up for that little error real quick. And there might be more there. Let me see. Yeah, and there might be more there. But we'll go back to our our decode. All right, so that syncs up nicely. And remember, it's the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Like Commander in Chiefs. So you get that connection right there. All right, so we got that straight.
After a big Sydney send-off for one last blast of Harbour City charm.
Wow, one last blast? And they showed a bridge? Are you serious with what just happened with Baltimore?
Off for one last blast of Harbour City charm.
Wow.
Photographer Ben McDonald, who's been hot on Swift's trail, caught dad walking daughter to a waiting car. Ben claims McDonald,
Excuse me.
Scott Swift, snapped.
Scott Swift, what a
Punch to the
fake name.
face.
Oh, really?
As a bodyguard backed off.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
From Swift's camp today, claims photographers were aggressive.
Excuse the trash can. It's obviously loud. The garbage man out there rattling the walls.
Pushy, threatening to throw a staffer into the water. McDonald's response: "This is the sort of bullshit I might expect." He's complained.
Bullish syncs up with politics. In the ciphers, okay?
To police, but is otherwise okay. The yacht, called Quantum, rents for $3,000.
Quantum. Okay. And quantum equals 26. Okay. Quantum equals 26, 82, 37, and 107. All right. Let's go back over here.
And an hour. She was resting today at Rose Bay Wharf. Scott Swift, seen here with Rebel Wilson at Saturday's show, left Sydney at lunchtime. Taylor
Rebel Wilson.
in tow.
A lot of
Grace
information
Fitzgibbon,
here.
7 News.
All right, I'm going to enter Rebel Wilson. I'm not familiar with that character. And then we have more to add. Then we'll have more to add here. Rebel Wilson. All right. Let me see if any of that matches. Just syncs up with Joe Biden. All right, so let's go forward here now. So we see the video, we get familiar with the situation. And is it going to let me change?
From the one.
There we go. All right, so we're off. So here's the father, and this is Scott Swift right here. So no police charges for Taylor Swift's dad over paparazzi incident in Sydney. Paparazzi, look, you get 129 in reverse with the alphabet, exactly the same as Taylor Swift. That's interesting too, because paparazzi, they would say probably swarm this character, right? And paparazzi incident, you get 192. So very similar to the 129. And that would be in the opposite cipher forwards. Sydney equals 92 and 29. Okay? And what would be the odds of that hitting, especially with the 129s, paparazzi and Taylor Swift? Photographer Ben McDonald had alleged that one of Swift's security guards forced an umbrella into his face and camera, and that Scott Swift then punched him at the Neutral Bay Wharf, where the father and daughter had just come ashore from a yacht. Again, 227, February 27th. Ooh, I don't think I ran that date. I don't think I did. What are the odds of, look at the connection here. And I think we just saw a 30 on the side, and maybe 42 and a 24 we'll look at. Last name McDonald, 66 right there, just like Taylor Swift. And wasn't it like a 66 Grammys? She kind of dominated. Right? If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But look at the 30 like Australia. 42 like the photographer Ben McDonald. And incident. It says incident right in our title. You see? Paparazzi incident in Sydney. Okay, and you see that right there. McDonald, Ben McDonald, incident, Australia, and Taylor Swift. You see all of that connect. So look at the 42 and maybe the 30. Now let's go look at what we hit on the side. Right here, Rebel. They said he was attending a Rebel Wilson concert. Is that what it said? You get 42 and 24. Is that what it said? Let me see if, again, if I can make sure you're seeing this. Maybe I can pull this up on the side. Scott Swift, Taylor's dad. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can look at that anyways. Oh, look at his middle name. Kingsley. Very interesting. Ooh, he's 72. That syncs up. Okay, I'm glad I did that. I'll leave that there. Scott Swift attended Rebel Wilson concert? Is that what oh, okay, is that what that said? Rebel Wilson and Taylor Swift's dad, Scott, sing duet. Okay. Rebel Wilson was pictured attending Taylor Swift's second Sydney Eras tour show. All right, there you go right there. So let's pull up Rebel Wilson. Rebel Wilson's birthday.
The 2nd of March 1980. According to Wikipedia, Rebel Melanie Elizabeth Wilson was born on the 2nd of March 1980 in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia.
44 years old? Who is the character? An actress. Okay, the 3-2 birthday. I see the 3-2 birthday right there. I'm quickly looking to see if we have a 32. No, I'm not. Oh, Accor. The stadium Accor equals 32. Right here. Let me show that to you. And that's the birthday. Look, Accor equals 32, and that's the right one. Right? That's how we really spell it. We corrected that earlier. And I don't see another 32. So that's interesting right there. Let's run the date real quick. Let's run the date. So 227. Let's look at that date numerology. That was the incident right here. Let me make sure you can see this again. And hopefully volume and everything's okay. So look, okay, it's the 58th day of the year when this happened. And National Football League equaled 85. The reflection, oh, it was Super Bowl 58 we just hit. Woo! And look, wow. Look at yesterday, March 27th. Look at that right there. Travis Kelce wears number 87, and yesterday was the 87th day of the year. Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Kansas City Chiefs, and they just won Super Bowl 58. This incident was on the 58th day of the year. Look at that. Let me gather myself. And look at the 38 numerology with yesterday, right? And the incident was on the day leaving 308 in the year, like 38. Now let's go look at that article. Wow. Look, and you see yesterday's date, the 58. Or, excuse me, the 87th day of the year with Kelce with the 87. Wow. Okay, yes. I love doing this, y'all, because it's like we're live and it's a pre-recorded video, but we hit. You see that right there, March 27th in the article. Now we go over here, Travis Kelce. Right here, 87, all synced up with Taylor Swift, and his birthday leaves 87 days in the year. October 5th, 10/5, like Mahomes has the 15 on the jersey. The quarterback. How freaking amazing is that, man? And let me show you the 227 again, right here. Bam. And that's hitting in the decode. And the father is 72 years old, right? So you get 227, the incident, like 27. And you get the 72 years on the age. Notice the 3/5 birthday. Taylor equals 35. And I really hope that this video goes through. Rebel Wilson equals 53. It said they sang together or whatever, right? At the concert, look at this. And the father has the 5th day of the 3rd month birthday. But look, Taylor equals 35 and OT equals 35. The Super Bowl was won in OT. Wow. All of that is completely on the fly, y'all. You know, all of that is completely on the fly. Look at that. The 3rd month of the 3/5 birthday. And look at financial advisor. Wow. He got off scot-free, it says. Yeah, he did. Mr. Swift has joined his daughter. Okay, so Swift, for putting her on the main stage, Scott Kingsley Swift, he has entered the main stage a little bit bigger now, right? A little bit of a rise with this character. And look at the parents, Baldy Swift. Swift is a bird. So kind of like bald eagle, commander-in-chief Joe Biden, politics. Okay, Joseph equals 26, Kansas City Chiefs equals 260, like 26. Joseph Lieberman just passed. Wow. Let's run the full name. And this is just how it's going to be done. Run the full name. Let's see if it syncs anywhere. Look, it syncs with where the incident was. Neutral Bay Wharf, 230, like the full name, 230. There's probably more there, y'all, but damn. The photographer. Okay, so here's Scott Swift. We just hit on all of this, right? Dad equals 72. He's 72 years old. Ritual equals 27. This incident was on 2/27, like we just hit. Okay? More than 600,000 fans saw the Australian leg of her Eras tour. Remember, she had the Red tour as well. We have a selection going on. Trump, he's hitting heavy, right, with this 24 selection coming up. More than 600,000 fans saw the Australian leg of the Eras tour at 7 Australian Stadium concerts. That's just like a generic background, by the way, but it hits. Her tour shattered records with when it reportedly surpassed 1 billion last year dollars, and her film adaptation of the tour quickly took number 1 at the box office and became the highest grossing concert film to date. And then the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. She's all connected. It is Women's History Month still, March. And Beyonce said, who also is synced up because she had the film as well that was connected with her tour. Was it the Renaissance or whatever? And she said, "Women rule the world," right? I don't know if that was exactly the quote, but look at the 600,000 there with the fans, like 60. Ben equals 60. That's the photographer, Ben McDonald. McDonald checks him with 66, like Taylor Swift. That would be a nice thumbnail just right there, even with the numbers. I'm gonna contemplate it. I don't know if that's very professional, but damn, it looks nice. And look at the 52 millimeter on the Google Slides generic photo that popped up. The dad born in 52, government, president, White House, all equal 52 in the language, okay? Damn, that hit. So we broke away and we hit and it all added. It all added up and it all added to our decode. So you see how it comes together. And we'll look at the article, nice and easy. And the 128 was hitting with the last decode big. And we even had 127s, and that was with Joe Biden, the Joseph Lieberman connection, all with Trump. And this is politics as well, with the Kansas City Chiefs, like Commander in Chiefs, and Taylor Swift. And that was amazing on the fly. We'll look at the video again here, but the date numerology that we broke away on here with Super Bowl 58 and the Chiefs winning, and this incident on the 58th day of the year. Oh, and it's 227, and then the article hit 327, and the father is 72, the reflection of 27, and dad equaled 72, right? Ritual 27. But damn, look at the 87th day of the year yesterday. Kelsey with the 87. Good. Wow. Oh my gosh. 308 and 279. I better take a look real quick. Even a 38, right? Let's see. 308 and 279. Oh, wow. Sydney, Australia equals the Super Bowl date, 211. Here, let me show you what I'm seeing here. Look, Sydney, Australia equals 211, the 47th prime. Like Trump equals 47. Look, photographer, 147, but 211 was the Super Bowl 58 date. Paparazzi and incident both equal 48. Shout out Decoding with Cody. The 48's hitting over there. This is why we all do this. If I'm not mistaken, no, I don't want to go too far on that. But you see the 48's there. Okay. I was checking for 58's. Scott equals 58 and Swift equals 58. Oh my gosh. And the incident was on the 58th day of the year, and the Chiefs won Super Bowl 58. And National Football League checked in with the 85, the reflection. We hit, and we hit big. And if there is a 38 in there somewhere, I want to look at paparazzi equals 51. Let me verify his age. Let me verify his age real quick. Make sure I get the right character here with the dad. Okay, he's 72. Where did I see a 51? He was close to being born in 51. I just want to verify here. I don't want to end it and then put out false information. I mean, if it happens, though, it does happen, but I'll take a minute here to look. So he's 72. He's got the 3/5 birthday. All right. I thought I saw a 51. I think we may hear it in the video. I thought I heard a 51 in the video. Let me go back over here. If not, then I'll just leave that where it is. But let's play this again. I could have swore I heard a 51, and I shouldn't swear.
From the one they call Papa, an alleged
Oh, from the one they call Papa, I love it when you call me Big Papa. Synced up with the former Puff Daddy. Papa, Big Papa. Come on, bad boy. Y'all, that's huge right there. I'm not going to put it in the thumbnail and all of that. It's all synced.
swift blow straight to the cheek.
Touch my umbrella. You touch my
Umbrella.
3 a.m. neutral.
Freaking Umbrella, Ella A. She performed at the Super Bowl before, right? The last one, 57?
Bay Wharf, the singer and co sneak off a super yacht, a Starlight Cruise. They'd come straight from a core stadium after a big Sydney send-off for one last blast of Harbour City
With
charm.
the bridge, Baltimore.
Photographer Ben McDonald, who's been hot on Swift's trail, caught dad walking daughter to a waiting car.
Go ahead and step away from the vehicle.
Then claims McDonald, Scott Swift snapped. A punch to the face.
Oh, really?
So we can't get it. I understand, okay, maybe you got punched. Not one time can we get clear footage of the character you say is involved here. Let me see Scott Smith punch the guy.
Bodyguard backed off.
He said.
That wasn't me.
From Swift's camp today, claims photographers were aggressively pushy, threatening to throw a staffer into the water.
Remember the bridge collapse over the water? Russell Westbrook trending because his hand injury, supposedly he's going to come back. Brook like stream like water.
McDonald's response, this is the sort of bullshit I might expect. He's complained to police, but is otherwise okay. The yacht, called Quantum, rents for $3,000 an hour. She was resting today at Rose Bay Wharf. Scott Swift, seen here with Rebel Wilson at Saturday's show, left Sydney at lunchtime, Taylor in tow. Grace Fitzgibbon, 7 News.
All right, that hit big time. So I don't know, the 51 was just left there, I guess. That's cool. Okay, so, and there's the character again, Ben McDonald. You get Scott Swift. You know what? Was Big Ben a ship? And like a ship kind of like hit the bridge? And they showed blast in the video, and then they showed a bridge? Was Big Ben a ship? Nope, I didn't say big band. And we hit again. And we hit again. USS Franklin was one of 24. You get 24. It's the year 24. It says World War II. We have a scripted war going on right now. For the United States Navy, we have politics. The 5th U.S. Navy ship to bear the name. And then we had, wasn't it a ship? Oh my gosh. 1944. earning 4 battle stars. And we had 4s here. We've had 4s as well. Look, 1944. The name, it's the Francis Scott Key Bridge. And this is Scott Swift. And his poem inspired the Star Spangled Banner. US equals 40 and 4, United States equals 4, earning 4 battle stars. And Big Ben was a ship. Wow. Francis Scott Key Bridge, Scott Swift. It's all the language. Big Ben. Hold on. It said it was a ship. Okay, it's a clock too, or what? Okay, you see a ship and a freaking bridge right there. We hit. We hit over here. Shout out all the decoders. But we hit right here. And if I go live, people aren't going to come on the stream. Right? But you see how we hit. Look how we hit. And I'm not saying by choice. That's just how it is. Oh, man. Look at that. Right there. Baltimore bridge collapse ship. Devastating. And the name. Look. What was the name of the bridge that went down in Baltimore? Baltimore Key Bridge. Look. What was the Baltimore Key Bridge named after? And you get it right there. Scott Key Bridge. Taylor Swift's dad, Scott Swift. Wow. And you get King, like key, King Key. And did I ever run the full name? Absolutely amazing. The decodes, they're not going to be short when we hit amazing like this. No way. Oh, yeah, we hit on that already. The full name syncs up with, that's where the incident was. Right there. And you even get vice president with 76, and the almost VP died in the prior decode. It said Neutral Bay Wharf. Yeah. Okay, y'all. It's a mic drop. There's always more, though. I won't get cocky. That's a mic drop. No police charges for Taylor Swift's dad over paparazzi incident in Sydney. I hope the video, the volume, everything goes well. Until next time, y'all.